Greetings Stalkers, FiOth here, and in this video I will be suggesting 3 essential mods to use post-patch 1.0.2 that are not very intrusive and will not alter your experience much, but will make both performance and overall gameplay feel smoother and better. I know there are huge ass lists out there that suggest you change the overall behavior of pretty much everything in the game, but I wanted to keep it as close to the intended experience as possible and also take away some of the things that I found very distracting. I will also be suggesting a couple of settings at the end of the vid, so stick till then to get the full benefit. Without further ado, let's get to it. First and foremost, let's work on the game's performance. This is VNGFX's tweaks. He updated pretty much every other day, improves frame rate, reduces stuttering, reduces crashes, makes mouse more responsive, and a myriad other tweaks. There is a whole list of available variations of this mod that allow you to take things out or put all of the modifications back in, so with any version that he makes, you can tailor the experience to your desired effect. It will also help potato pieces run the game, which is no small boon, granted many people are still running older rigs. Very highly recommended, been running this pretty much since I started playing the game, never caused any issues, works like a charm. Next up is s.t.a.l.k.e.r 2's overhaul. This is an extensive list of changes that tinkers with the duration of days, cost of repairs, how your sprinting is handled, the weight of your ammo, the HP of mutants, and many things that, if taken out of the vanilla experience, can be extremely annoying. I can't believe they programmed the bloodsuckers to feel like they were made of lead, but with this mod everything feels a little bit more down to earth, more logical in terms to how much damage it can take and how much it should weigh. It is a list of drastic changes, I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't diminish from the originality, from the flavor of the experience. Just makes certain things not as annoying. Don't know about you, but me having to stand still every 25 minutes because I ran out of stamina is not the ideal way to experience the game. With this thing on, you will have a much smoother overall playtime. Next up is Caleb's Readable ammo, and I was praying for a mod like this, praying to the Wish Granter, because I had no freaking idea what I was loading into my gun. I would click the button, Skiv would swap mags, and fuck if I knew what kind of ammo I was moving around with. Now with this you have two choices. You can either have letters on top of the boxes of the ammo on the bottom right of your screen showcasing what you're using: armor piercing, full metal jacket, subsonic, hollow point, and so on and so forth. Or you can have them color coded so you don't get any letters on the screen, and if you memorize what each color represents, you're good to go and you can have knowledge of your ammunition in use on the fly. Super important for the flow of the gameplay and one of my very favorites. Now let's have a look at some of the settings as I promised you. Believe it or not, here is very taxing on your GPU, and it's one of the main culprits when you move around in camps. Because you have many NPCs there, each one with their own haircut and facial hair and all that, if you take this any higher than medium, you're losing a ton of performance over literally nothing. So go to here and put it to medium, unless you're running a top of the line 4070 Ti to 4090 card. The subset I wanted to test is the shaders, and when it comes to shading quality, I'd say keep everything at medium. I'm under the impression that in this game shading works the same way it did in Lords of the Fallen. If we go any higher than medium, Lumen gets auto-activated, and Lumen running on high is gonna leech a shitload of resources from your card. Sometimes this intensive workload on your GPU will also lead to some of the most common crashes. So take a moment, take them down to medium as you see here, run the game for a few hours and see how it performs and how stable it is. If you don't get any crashes, and you were getting crashes prior to the change, it means that probably it had something to do with the workload caused by the shaders. Just my 2 cents, because I've noticed on my friends' systems that this was the culprit, so trying to help, I'm giving you just a piece of friendly advice. So this is it, Stalkers. My 3 favorite mods as well as some of the settings I believe are the culprits behind bad performance running Stalker 2. Subscribe, like and hit the notification bell. I'm covering everything I can get my hands on in the game, and until next time, be well, stay frosty and always strive for perfection. Cheers!